What is up, sneaker YouTube? It's your boy Danny, back for the Sneaker Circle, coming back with a kind of different video. In this video, I really want to just go over a pair of grails of mine, realistically, that I'm just not going to be the owner of anymore. I decided to finally let these go. I've had these since 2015 on the initial release date. This is the in-store pair of the Diadora Casteller N9000, a collaboration between Diadora and the Spaniard brand Limited Editions. It's a beautiful sneaker, and the quality is out of this world, better than anything you'll see nowadays, for a retail tag of $250, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I was one of 4 people that actually won this in-store version pair, and even when the general release version released at the end of November-ish, kinda, almost all the shops here in the US had just no stock. Kith, I think, only had 10 pairs, and they usually have bigger stock than most stores. And even then, it was just all backdoored and sent to like collector. So let's get straight into this, and later on I'll show you exactly what the in-store pair comes with. So when it comes to the sneaker, it's definitely, if you know, you know, because nowadays this just isn't a popular release. It isn't a popular brand, at least here in the US. It's more of like off-white Nikes and just things along that side. Nike really did take over after the Adidas takeover, but before all of that, before the Yeezy Adidas were a thing, runners were the wave. Runners were completely the wave. They've always been a wave in the UK, don't get me wrong, but here in the US, that trend just like washed over. This included Air Max 1s, this included anything in the trainer-based style. So if it was popular in the UK or in the European nations, it was popular here in the US, and this is no exception. This is actually probably one of the most sought-after Diadoras, apart from the Part 2, the Cora Fox, that released for the brand. And this is completely Italian made, something Diadora prides itself in when it comes to its collaborations. Retail's pretty high at $250, not higher than, like, let's say the Travis Scott 6s that just released a little while ago. $260, but the materials on this is insane. So talking about the sneaker directly, we do have a turquoise suede front, and that's to reflect the actual, let me show you here, the actual uniform that the people wear during the festival in Spain. They wore a bandana print as well, so the inside of the sneaker, you kind of have this Diadora swoosh, let's just call it. You have a bandana material. You have cowhide that wraps the back and wraps the inside. I'm telling you, it's like the softest ever. Like, it's leather, but it's soft. But going into the mid panels of the shoe, you go from this really thick, tough cowhide to an actual kangaroo leather, which was very popular for the Diadora brand and N9000s in general. Most of the Italian-made pairs and collaborations that released during that time frame had this kangaroo leather, and it's insane. My favorite aspect of the sneaker, and it's wild to say, but this swoosh right here with the Diadora logo is actually the softest suede in the world. It is Wolverine leather suede. It's such a trip to say. It is such a trip to say. Let me get as close as possible. I'm telling you, it's probably one of the softest suedes I've ever touched. If I would never touch a Wolverine in person because the motherfuckers are scary. But yo, this suede is crazy. It's softer than the toe, softer than this right here. I'm guessing this is just a regular like cow suede. It's nothing out of this world, but since it's a toe box, it feels a little bit more durable, and I appreciate that. Other shoe, the wrong thing with the Wolverine suede is it does wear out easy, or it does kind of look faded easier. Like this whole sneaker is just crazy to me. I love it. This is why it was one of my grails. So if you look on the inside, that is an actual photo of the live event in Spain, Casteller Event, I think it is. It's like building human castles. It looks like a really fun event, but hey, drop a comment down below if like you're from Spain, you know people from Spain, you've been to that event because you're a world traveler. I mess with you. Drop a comment. Let me know how it really is. And it doesn't seem very COVID friendly nowadays, but still, it seems like fun. When the world's normal, it's something to check off my to-do list. And I can't front. It's kind of bittersweet making this video because like I've owned these since 2015. I've been the original owner, and this has just always been one of my grails. But I have a couple of reasons why I'm getting rid of them. I just feel like it's time to just move on ahead with sneaker collecting in general. Maybe move to something else, something I'll actually wear, because I've owned these since 2015, but I probably haven't worn them since 2019, maybe 2018. So they've been in a box collecting dust for just way too long. And I know a collector out there will love them. So going by the midsole, an error with the N9000s before they started switching to the N9000 V2 is that this sole could crumble. And if you were a collector in like Malaysia or in the Asian regions in general, the high humidity actually made this like crack, made it crumble. This pair is actually being sent out to someone in Japan. So shout outs to them. Take good care of them, because this can crack and crumble, but here in Florida, they've been in AC this whole time, so they're fine. They're completely fine. Yo, the details on the sneaker is just amazing, and I really wish I could tell you guys or give you guys an example of like how nice they are without just like constantly repeating myself. So taking a look at the box, here's a tag for the people that need it. I'm not sure if I already did that. You can kind of tell that they didn't go with the turquoise for the people out here. They stuck to that Diadora green, which is cool. You have the limited editions brand right there with another people. And really the only difference between a general release pair and the in-store pairs were the accessories. So you did get this knapsack or this backpack that completely mimics the colorway, mimics the bandana, sick as hell. You do get this kind of keychain. Now that's a perfect copy to the color. And again, if you see pairs of these that are really worn, the colors tend to fade like a lot. So there we go. My pair's not really that faded because again, it's been just sitting in a box. Here we have the bandana that comes with the sneaker. So I always like this. I never really had a use for it though. There we go right there. It's lovely. This is actually something that's worn around the necks of the people building. Super dope, super dope. And besides that, I guess the last detail of the sneaker that I can show you is all the extra laces it comes with. I have black flats on them, but they do come with basically ropes, black ropes, turquoise ropes with black detailing, or black ropes with turquoise detailing. Sticking those back in there, and that's gonna be my little, I guess, time capsule review of probably one of the rarest sneakers I'll ever own. Unless, you know, your boy makes moves and in the future gets these back. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next review. That one's gonna be more of a review about what's going on or something that just released, or maybe I'll have something special in store. Peace. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. If you're a Diadora lover, drop a comment down below. I love you too. Deuces.